Welcome back to the Borough. My name is Seren, and we are finally back for some more F126. This time, episode 3. We're in our Cadillac camp, ready to do practice. Only one practice today because there is a sprint this weekend. So this is going to be a bit of a different format than you're used to with this series. We're going to do the practice today, the sprint and qualifying next episode, and the race in the third episode. So there's going to be 3 episodes of this one. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into our practice session here. We're going to do a long 60-minute practice. I won't be out there the full 60 minutes. This won't be a full 60-minute video, but we're going to do a long practice. Yeah, welcome back. It's been a little bit since the last episode. The last episode didn't do very well. Let's just be honest, it didn't do very well. For those who watched it and enjoyed it, thanks for watching. But with that episode, it was not as much on my my list to get back to. So I'm sorry about that. You'll be seeing this on Tuesday after Terra Invicta episode 2 goes out. So yeah, sorry for it taking so long. Hopefully it won't take another month because I do have 3 of these in the pipe to record. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. Let's just go ahead and look at practice programs. We're just gonna go on out right now. And get our feet wet. Been a while since we've been to China, so let's see how things go with this new rule setup. Yeah, China, first time in this season for this, actually the rules package. I mean, for me, should be an interesting experience. Hopefully, things go pretty well. We have a good weekend. We did not have a great end to last week, but we'll figure it out. Actually, I think we won. It's been a month. I can't remember. I don't like taking so long between episodes because I don't know. I'll have to go back and watch the video to see what happened, because I play so much, I do so much, I don't remember. But we either won or we're really close to winning. I think we won.
Okay, mate, so a word on the new regs this year. When you're within a second of the car ahead, you'll get access to overtake mode. Basically, it just gives you more power and recharge allowance from the battery over the following lap. Nothing for you to do, just lock in and focus on the move. Enjoy.
Alright, so we've got some sort of momentum. I'd like to get a good solid lap down here and then go right back in. Maybe a solid 2 laps in. And go right back in and see what our targets are. Huge hairpin turn coming up. We're gonna have to deal with. Not the fastest car in the speed trap. Carlos Sainz, 147.62. We're about to decimate that with a 42.49. We're going to run a second lap just to see what our car is going to run on the hard set of tires. I always know that curvy turn is always a problem for me, because you never know how much to brake. Because that one always gets me. I always over brake where I need to be. Well, I under brake going in, and then it just compounds into keeping on having to basically overcompensate because I under brake. Did I knock that thing down? I may have knocked that thing down. Oopsie. Using Team Controller, and if I touch the right touchpad, I can look around my car, which is cool. So I accidentally put my thumb down on that touchpad. Really? Still second? A 41.90. So we're running about 102 second lap. Goodbye, Carlos. Thank you. That was better than last lap. Going through there. We are going to return to garage and let some more of the pack go out here and just kind of run. Our best lap is a 41.90. Theoretical best is a 90 or 904. We've run a 906. These tracks I've been to before in the last season of this playthrough, I do know my way around them still, so I'm able to do these lap times a lot better than maybe as a new track. We're to the New Madrid track. It's going to be a lot harder for me to do these fast laps, I think. Let's go ahead and do a qualifying trim. Because we got to be prepared for sprint here before long.
Okay, this is a quali sim. We've estimated the times our closest rivals will be doing, so that's what we need to beat.
A 1 lap quali sim. That's the goal here. 1 solid lap. We've done 2 solid ones already. I think we can handle this.
Okay, so looking ahead to quali, you should be using hot lap engine mode for most of the lap, not boost. It's going to work out quicker in the long run.
Made it through that set of turns unscathed. Gonna have some traffic up here we gotta pass. Thank you, Hamilton. Got some marbles on the tires. That engine is screeching, bro. That didn't go well. We're still doing pretty good, a 2.6 second delta. Love to know what we could have done on this lap without getting the marbles on us.
Complete, and that was a really good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that. Well done.
I want to see what we can do here on these softs. I think we beat the session theoretical best. which was impressive. That did not go well. I watched that Delta go down super hard. We got it back. Hadjar letting us by. Not great. Not bad. Not great. What are we going to get across the line here? A 41 even. Already wide into this turn. Find the racing line. Oh boy. Not a great lap. This is not, yeah, we've kind of made our bed in this lap. That just ran off track. Don't know what goal completed there, but I'll take it. I'm gonna run it down into the pit road. All right, so we've done our qualifying trim. We did excellent in that department. I have no complaints there. And I guess we're going to do a race trim as well. I think there's 2 other options we have for setups here that we can try. So I'm going to see what we can choose between, and then we'll go from there. Tire management and race strategy. We're going to do a race strategy. Toggle telemetry graph. We did pretty good, except in those that really squiggly S turn. We did pretty good. Everything else was top of the charts, perfect. So yeah, let's go ahead and go to track, practice program. We're gonna do race strategy. We'll deal with the weather change. If we have to come in and do wet tires, we'll come in and do wet tires. We have to come in and do wets. Amazing. We're gonna try this again. we're just gonna have to try this one again because the rain came and ruined my plan there. So we're just gonna have to get rain tires and go back out. We're running intermediates, flying lap. This will probably be our last grouping for the session. We've already done a fast lap, so if we don't do another faster lap, I'm not worried about that. I'm just worried about race strategy and race trim now. So we're just going to basically run some laps and see how we can do. So the target is a 2:03.53. I guess we're running slower laps because it's raining. We've been obliterating 2:03.53 in the dry. And I can tell there's a difference in traction immediately here. You can hear the car. I can feel the car snapping. That was me turning the stick left and right, but point is, especially in the turns, I can feel it snapping. We're running about 30 kilometers an hour slower on these tires as well. I get it, they're rain tires, they're intermediate tires, they're gonna run slower. These cars don't have a lot of traction the more you get rain. Unless you have these tires on, I mean.
Current forecast is 5 or 10 minutes more of rain before it starts to dry up.
When it dries up is when we wrap up. If it dries, that is if it wraps up before the end of this race strategy run. If our 5 laps are up, then we'll just finish up then. Or if our objectives are up. Went into the way wide part there. I think there was no grass. Engine going wobble wobble. Hard braking zone here. Hopefully this gives us more than 10 stars. completed. Well, we'll run another lap and get 50. Get some mastery here. Can always use these points.
So the rain should be stopping anytime soon. The dry line is going to come in quickly, so don't waste any time getting back up to speed. Inters seem to be the fastest tyre for now.
Yeah, they seem to be fastest till it quits raining. Maybe our final full lap of this session. We are comfortably in first. Wait, this car makes some wicked noises with this rain, man. Come on, give me 50 so I can go home. Yeah, let's go. Turn to garage. We are done for the day. Go ahead and wrap this practice up in style. 12 minutes left. We ran 7 laps. Fastest was a 1:41:01. We'll get 200 resource points as well. Will help us tremendously.
Sadly, it's time to say goodbye as free practice is over. However, we'll be back shortly for more Formula One action.
Yeah, and for shortly meaning next episodes. If you enjoyed this episode of our practice session in the China Grand Prix, drop a like on the video, subscribe, turn on notification, and be ready for more Formula One next week as we head to the sprint race here in China and see what sprints are all about this season. So, yeah, we'll wrap it up here, and I'll see you next time for some more Formula One 2026. Thanks for watching.